Can you take a duck and a chick to the theater?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can take a chick and a duck to the theater. Welcome back to the Chicken and the Duck podcast. Myself, Rye, and my brother Micah, where we talk about anything and everything pop culture. Today, we have more news than we've had in a bit, which should be good. We'll talk about the playoffs. I'm guessing for a decent amount of time, just considering there are some good games, some stupid games, all the above. A couple trailers, one really good, one is a trailer. We're gonna build our perfect movie with a couple extra categories, and then what we've been watching, and we'll review Monty Python's Life of Brian, a biblical parody, I believe it could be categorized as. So, which it definitely is. But okay, Micah, I question for you because you work at Amazon, and I've talked to 17 different people on Amazon chat. I do not have the ability to get the 2-day Prime shipping at the moment, and they keep telling me it's nationwide weather. Do you know anything about that, or you just?
Yeah, I mean, that might be true.
Because I could literally
I
can't.
don't know. I mean, I don't know about nationwide weather, but I'm sure you can't get 2-day delivery right now because of the storm.
Okay.
They're still probably just behind.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm like things that I've gotten for on Prime, it says what's an example? Free Prime delivery Sunday, January 28th. I'm like, that's in 6 days. That's not Prime, So
yeah, they're just buffering to probably get back because there's so many days they couldn't deliver.
I see. That's fair.
Yeah.
You
can't really guarantee it, because if they guarantee 2-day shipping, then there'd be a ridiculous amount of packages to deliver.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. That helps. I've been dying to ask somebody that, actually, I guess I was talking to a chat person last night. I talked to 3. 2 people were like, I'm transferring you. I don't want to talk to you. And I was like, really? I didn't do anything. And this guy named Samir I talked to was the nicest person in the world. I said, wow, bro. At the very end, he's like, I think it's weather. He And I was like, thank you so much. You've been such a huge help. I hope you get a raise. You rock. And he's like, that really means a lot. I just lost my phone, so I really need a raise. I was like, oh, my heart, dude. But so anyway,
nice.
How has your week been working for said Amazon, and in general?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Our routes got moved around or whatever, so I don't know if it's the reason, but my routes have gone down in size and I'm doing a smaller area, a more condensed area now, which makes it a lot easier. So
gotcha.
It's been
nice.
Cool. It's been cold though, which sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, can't complain about that though. This week hasn't been bad.
How cold is it there right now?
It's going back up right now. It's probably not very cold right now. 40.
Oh, let's say that's not bad. That's where we're at right now. I think
it's going up to 60 in the next few days. But it was, it was at high 20s.
Oh, it's 51 here. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be 60 next week, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's what we have too. But
yeah, nice. And just designing and doing stuff like that still.
Yeah, pretty much nothing else.
Yeah. I just resubscribed to Shot Deck if you want to split it, since I know you're designing a lot of stuff still.
Oh yeah, I haven't used it in a long time. But if I do use it,
Yeah, no pressure. I've been
Then
using it, so
yeah,
so,
if I do use it though, then I'll pay you for it.
yeah.
When I use it.
Yeah, 5 cents per image. No. Very nice. Did you ever get your groomsmen gifts in the mail?
No, I haven't figured out what I'm doing with all of them. I need to get 2 of them in the mail, but
Oh, gotcha.
I might just wait to give. Like I might. I gotta see I'm gonna do about the rest of the people, but like
You
you and
think you're
Elijah, I still need to figure out what to do because the thing I was gonna get you guys, they just like randomly took away.
Oh,
So
weird. Do you think you're doing it soon?
well, I mean, I think everyone. There's only 2 people that don't know.
Oh, so Jackson doesn't know, or Jackson knows,
You know, Jackson knows, Blake knows, Elijah knows.
and it's just
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Because
So
once they know, then I'm gonna make a group chat.
yeah, exactly. I'll probably do
Yeah,
you guys' later. That's what I'm saying.
I
Whenever
mean,
I'm in
yeah,
Washington again,
like
I'll
yeah,
probably do yours
the gift aspect, yes,
and
that's
Blake.
better. Yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah,
Got to hop on Fortnite with the you know who.
I know.
Not that he listens to this, but very nice, very fun. Yeah, it's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, 6
Um,
months, a few days ago.
that's great. Yeah, the 19th, so three days ago. Wow.
Yep.
Um, very fun. Um, yeah, stuck in ice all week. Obviously last week that we were when we recorded, it was super snowy and stuff, and so but then so after like we recorded, I went to the mall, which was fine. Went with Josh and Destiny and Jenna, and I got a calendar. I got a Minnesota Vikings calendar for $5.
That's pretty sick.
So that was like nice, and we ate out and stuff, which was cool, like
Oh,
pretzels,
nice.
but yeah, and then literally, I mean, it was like icy all week, so everything was canceled. Youth group was canceled, church stuff canceled. Like, I mean, literally everything, and until like Friday, like we finally can leave. So like we walked places, but we like just kind of hung out with Brandon, Kayla, played games, watched movies at night. I worked a little bit, but there's not a lot I can do when I'm not having like youth group night. Like I can't really prep for anything. Like I could
Mm-hmm.
write a sermon a week in advance, but I don't want to. But so it was pretty boring after a couple days. I kind of started revamping how I'm gonna post like redeeming reels things, like the image. I thought the images looked pretty bland when I would post them, so like added like grain and like a vintage look, so now they look a lot cooler.
Mm.
I'll have to show you those. But and then Friday we had that trivia night, which was fun. Caleb made shawarma, which was good. And
Nice.
I did all the questions, and I like put them on like cards. So like Steve Harvey,
Oh,
and so like they're all categorized by phases and all that. So it was fun. I had a good time.
that is
Um,
fun.
it was so the people who were there was Michael Williams. Allie was gone because she was coming back from a mission trip. But teams from Michael and Jenna, Kayla and Josh Berman, and then Emma Berman and Brighton. And
Mm.
it was Kayla and Josh that won. They do a lot more than I thought, man. Like I was pretty shocked. I guess it's 2 brains put, not,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's
like
true.
the question of like Rockets, what he needed. Josh Berman got all 3. I was like, what? I was like, there's no way.
That's pretty
But
crazy.
yeah, so that was fun. That was a good time. And then yesterday had a conversation with a student who's kind of newer to Christianity, and he just started coming to the Vietnamese youth group because he's, he just started coming, and we had a conversation. He asked me some questions about Christianity after for like half an hour. That was really cool. I had really good time talking to them. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I played basketball last night, which was also fun. But I'm tired. My body hurts.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
dude. You'll have to play when you come live here. It's
I
fun. It's
know.
a battleground. It's a good time. So, but yeah.
I will. I will have to.
When's the last time you played basketball? I guess you
I
are coaching.
coach, so
Yeah.
pretty consistently.
Can you still shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doesn't go away, really.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So. All right. NFL playoffs. Let's see. I'm real happy the 49ers beat the Packers.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. I'm not a 49ers hater like everybody else because everyone else I know is a Seahawks fan. So
Yeah.
Like
it's true.
I like Christian McCaffrey and I'm rooting for Brock Purdy. So like I can't I'm not like too mad.
Yeah, there is a lot of players I like on the Niners.
They're just also so like Nick Bosa is so talented, Fred Warner so talented, freaking Chase Young. They're all just
I know.
like
But
it's
the
hard
fact that they have so many good players is like the only reason I want to watch them lose.
It's
just
true.
like so boring to be like, I mean, you go into the season, you're like the 49ers are going to be in the Super Bowl, and now the 49ers are going to be in the Super Bowl. It's like that's just so boring.
Yeah.
To have a team that's that good. So
although I will say the Ravens are that good.
The Ravens are good. They're definitely good.
Yeah. But like the Ravens Texans, it was sad. It was sad to see.
It was sad.
But at the same time, it's like you shouldn't have really expected anything else. The Ravens are so much better than the Texans.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Texans offensive line just was not it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He had no time to do anything.
No, not at all. He was struggling.
Yeah.
But Detroit game I didn't care about at all. Obviously I wanted them to lose.
Yeah, I didn't even really watch it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I watched like the end just because it was
Who
close.
Did they play? I don't even remember. Oh, the Bucks.
Bucks.
Right. Did you see the sign? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Like Justin Jefferson posted about it, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But and then obviously the big one's Chiefs versus Bills. Did you watch it? I watched like bits and pieces because I was playing basketball, but
I watched the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It does suck because I was rooting for the Bills, obviously.
Yeah.
I will say Jason Kelsey's great. I do not like Travis Kelce. Jason Kelsey is a hoot.
Yeah, he was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it was just great.
But yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I hate the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes so much.
Yeah,
like a genuine hatred. It ruined my day yesterday when they won.
Dude, I was bummed because we like checked the score during basketball and they won. I was like, "There's no way." Yeah,
so stupid.
Tyler Bass missed the field goal.
Yeah, but it's not the reason they lost. So it's just what everybody likes to blame. Obviously, if he makes it, then it's tied. So for that reason, but the Bills' offense is unstoppable for 3 quarters, and then couldn't get a first down for like the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, Josh Allen though was not. It was not on Josh Allen. Josh Allen threw some dimes that were dropped.
It wasn't on Josh Allen. No. Stephon Diggs, masterclass disappearance once again.
dude, 65-yard heave that just, gosh, how do you drop that? Just right in the bread basket, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't play well in big games. The offensive line was not great, which was the big thing because the run game is what stopped.
Yeah.
Kansas City couldn't stop their run all game, and then they had probably 10 total yards in the fourth quarter rushing.
Yeah.
You see them try to get the Make-A-Wish first down, dude?
Dude, I know. This isn't freaking Disney Channel original movie. Freaking Sean McDermott.
Let's give it to Damar Hamlin.
Have you seen the video where it's like the parody of like they give it to the whatever
Yeah, like
person.
It's at like Stanford or something.
And he's like running, and then he comes out of nowhere and hits him.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Like, why? You have Josh Allen. Like, what?
I know, it didn't make sense at all to do it.
Yeah, it does not, but whatever. Josh Allen's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is not amazing, no.
Josh
And
Allen is a dog.
I'm so tired of people acting like he's young.
He's like 30.
He's going in his 8th season next year.
It is impressive how...
Stop acting like he's some young developing quarterback. Like he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Like, can we just stop acting like he's doing crazy things? Like he's supposed to be doing them.
He's been face of the league, unfortunately, for 5-6 years. Since he was a starter, he was in like... Everyone loved him the first year they won the Super Bowl because he was fun to watch and not what they are now. And, you know, it's like when Steph Curry became really good. Obviously, I think people still like Steph Curry a little bit more because he's more likable, I think, than Patrick Mahomes. But
yeah, Patrick Mahomes is a grown child, so
yeah, literally,
it's hard to like him.
It is.
He's completely arrogant.
They're all arrogant, man. Yeah, the Chiefs, I can't. What do you think will happen between the Ravens and Chiefs?
I think it'll be a close game for some reason.
But that's the thing. Like, the NFL doesn't allow you to win close games against the Chiefs. The only games that they lose are games where they get blown out.
I know. They should get blown out. I mean, they're nowhere close to as good as the Ravens.
Yeah.
They're not even very close to as good as the Bills, but
no.
The Bills defense did not show up at all.
Dude, the Bills defense was atrocious. It was just like instant, like just down the field. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then 49ers Lions. You think 49ers gonna handle the Lions?
I think it's gonna be a blowout, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe everyone's like, the Lions are now America's team. Like, what world? Like, why are we rooting for the Lions? Like,
yeah, I don't know why they're America's team.
Like the Ravens, much more like that. They're Lamar's criminally underrated. Like, I have a friend. He calls him a glorified running back. I'm like, running backs don't throw 15 for 22 for $175 and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's just not what running backs do.
Correct. He did not have good passing stats last game, but
like 3 games ago, like the second to last regular season, he threw for like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, calling him a glorified running back is petty.
I get he's not a convention. Guess who my friend's a fan of? Guess what team?
No, I don't know.
Steelers. I was like, dude, you can't say. You just sound like a salty.
So you're just mad that you get beat on twice a year.
And then he goes, "How about them Vikings?" I was like, "Dog, we'd be in the NFC Championship game if we were healthy for the whole season. Like, what do you want?"
Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah. So, but anyway, hopefully, dude, if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, I'm literally never watching football again. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It sucks.
Like it literally brings my mood down, like by quite a bit.
No, being forced to watch another game that the Chiefs play in.
Then I have to hear clips of Nick Wright just absolutely worshiping the ground that Patrick Mahomes walks on.
And then they're just gonna put Chris Collinsworth on every game.
Bro, him and Tony Romo. Tony Romo too is just as bad.
Tony Romo at least is smart.
It's true. Chris Collinsworth.
Chris Collinsworth literally doesn't know football and is obsessed with this grown man.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't like it. Whatever. Oh, Karina dropped off our Christmas present. And one of the games is so cool. I think Jen and I are gonna play it tonight. I don't know what games you got, but one of them is It's it's called like Pixar like animation or animation game, and it's basically like a team game that you're trying to work together, 2 to 4 people, to like create. I don't know exactly how it works, but create a classic Disney movie. With like the songs and the characters. I don't know exactly, but it looks so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just thought of
Yeah, that is sick.
that. And like a Chip and Dale game that I haven't looked into much. Oscar noms come out tomorrow. We'll see what gets snubbed. We'll cover it next week. First look at the Michael Jackson biopic starring MJ's nephew Jafar Jackson. That picture's crazy that's not Michael Jackson.
It is crazy, yeah.
Like that's my first and only thought.
So, it does look good.
It looks cool. Ari Aster, his Eddington movie, we've talked about a little bit. It's a Western comedy. Rumored to star Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, and Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know what that would be like because he's not done a comedy.
No.
Like Beau's Afraid is the closest probably, but it was not very funny.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
It's going to be like some kind of twisted comedy thing.
Yeah, it's twisted dark
comedy. It's going to be like weird. It's going to be like weird things, and because he's like the type of guy. It's going to be like mental ill comedy. Like,
yeah,
you might have something messed up in your head, dude.
he might just in general, dude. Beau's Afraid is one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those are the movies he makes. So I feel like it's gonna be like that. And he's like the type of guy to like, like serial killer vibes. He's the type of guy to think like getting stabbed is like hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. And not in like the way of like Scary Movie, because those are the parody scary stuff.
Yeah.
But, not in that way. In like the brutal, methodical, gross way. Yeah. Gabriel LaBelle. He's the star of The Fabelmans. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. Well, it's decent. Cooper Hoffman and Rachel Sennott to star in SNL 1975, film based on real life behind the scenes accounts of opening night of Saturday Night Live. Could either be really good or really bad. Yeah. Cast is good. I don't know the middle guy, but Rachel Sennott's funny in a movie I saw last year, and the other kid that played Steven Spielberg in The Fabelmans was really good. Ryan Gosling reportedly had talks with Marvel about playing Nova. That would be awesome.
Yeah, mixed feelings.
What are your mixed feelings?
I mean, I know that big profile. I feel like big profile actors belonged in the beginning of Marvel. Well, I feel like they're not interesting anymore.
To be fair, though, like none of them, the original 6, were actually big actors.
True.
Like RDJ was.
They did get big, but they were in movies still before.
They were in movies, but like Chris Evans wasn't in anything big. He was in like Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, and I know there's successful. Obviously, you get like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, he was, yes, but he's a smaller role, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I know I know it's still possible, but it does just seem like I feel like superhero movies fit a lot better to actors that aren't already established, like in terms of personality and things.
What do you think is the biggest actor that's been successful in a MCU movie? And I wouldn't count like Bradley Cooper because he was a voice. Granted, he is an actor. Like he was acting too.
That's a good question.
Is it Ryan Reynolds? But he's not in the MCU technically yet.
It might be Ryan Reynolds, but he also wasn't.
He's also
he wasn't massive either.
No, he's the biggest. Like I keep wanting to say this person, and it's like, they weren't the biggest.
Who do you want to say?
Well, I was. Who was it?
I mean, maybe Chadwick Boseman.
But even he wasn't that big.
He was in 42 before.
He was in 42, Yeah, it's true.
It's big. I would say the biggest might be, I don't know.
Maybe Elizabeth Olsen?
She might have been the biggest in the beginning. I guess you could say though, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, I mean, Moon Knight's not exactly.
No,
He's great in the role,
Benedict
but
Cumberbatch. I guess
yeah,
he
that's what I
was
was gonna
pretty.
say.
He was pretty big before.
Yeah, and he's really good. And like I want to say like Chris Pratt, but like he wasn't big.
Yeah, he wasn't massive. He was pretty big though too. But again, I think that their personalities fit really well into the character though. Also,
Yeah.
as is, I feel like they kind of lend themselves to the character.
Yeah. I guess Marvel hasn't done like Thor Love and Thunder, obviously with Christian Bale was
He'd be the biggest name to be cast as a superhero.
Yeah, definitely.
Biggest name in acting for sure. I guess you could say maybe. I guess you could maybe say Mark Ruffalo. But again,
he was probably the most popular.
He was probably the biggest in the very beginning. But again, I mean, him as Bruce Banner is like kind of it's a pretty small role, and Hulk is like not Mark Ruffalo. So
no,
yeah, I don't know.
It's true. That's a good point. I think in terms of popularity, not in terms of acting chops, Haley Steinfeld really popular, and she got cast in Hawkeye, and she's excellent. So
that's true.
But
Stan Lee, biggest celebrity. He cast.
Stan Lee. Yeah, dude. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But like,
I don't know. I'm trying to look. I don't think so.
Like, I'm looking at the MCU movies, and it's like there's big names like Ego, like Kurt Russell as Ego, but he wasn't bad, and he's like not. He's a big part of the movie, but just not. He's not a main character. He's just a villain. Like Christian Bale was excellent as Gore. Movie sucked.
I mean, same thing as like Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
but like
he was.
Thanos wasn't Josh. I mean, it wasn't Josh Brolin. I'm sure you could ask a lot of people when Thanos was being introduced, who they thought like was playing him. Mm-hmm. Like just casual people, I bet would not know who was playing him. So
it probably is RDJ. RDJ was in Zodiac, and he was in other things.
So was Mark Ruffalo, as a bigger role in Zodiac.
But like RDJ, it was like everyone else. It's like Chris Hemsworth. It was his big break. Chris Evans, big break. All these people is like their big, thing. Chris Pratt, obviously he was in Parks and Rec, but like this was really what put him more on the map, obviously. But RDJ, it's not like he was like not known. He was like coming back from like he had all these issues, and so people were kind of giving him a chance, basically.
True.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, interesting.
Very interesting.
I think it's too high profile of an actor.
It probably. I don't disagree with that. Although he does look the part really, really well.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, they just mess things up too much for me. Like I'm excited. Like if I knew it was going to be the quality of like Loki and creative control for the directors and creators like Loki, I'd be all for it. But I just don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it might just be because it's the MCU. That might just be my issue.
Yeah, probably.
Because they just don't really give the attention to detail to things. And they don't give time for stuff anymore. So, because I mean, like you could put big actors into superhero roles, Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like one-off movies, and they're taking their time with it. And he's like becoming Batman. He's like doing things. Same thing with like Heath Ledger and Robert Pattinson. It's like they're really going into it. So
right, they're becoming the character. Yeah, it's true. It's hard when you're trying to create a cinematic universe and you got to sign these people on for a long time. That's why James Gunn's killing it with the castings in freaking Superman Legacy. You got a dude that's been in like 4 things that's not very known,
Yeah, and it'll work better. You can really mold them into the character.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Dune Part 2. I really only put this in because I'm looking for any excuse to talk about it. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Do you think Dad will see that with you?
Uh-huh.
Are you going to have to see it by yourself?
Probably.
You should come up here for my birthday, and we should go see it like the week before.
I should fly to Washington to see Dune.
Yeah. I don't see where you could go wrong.
I think I'd rather pay for my movie ticket than...
Yeah, I know.
I think it's better off to pay $7 because Dad won't see it with me than pay like $150 minimum.
Yeah, I forget that Maddie's not here, and so I was like, you could, come for your birthday, her birthday. Yeah, she's not here, so. Yeah. But regardless, Dune Part 2 is gonna be amazing. I didn't realize Dune Part 1 made like $500 million. And like it came out on streaming the same day.
Yeah, it was massive.
That's crazy. This movie's gonna make $1 billion. Well,
it's a giant universe. It's a really popular universe. So
yeah. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler they're gonna make another movie together. Not a lot there, just cool. Taylor Sheridan set to direct an adaptation of Empire of the Summer Moon. The story follows the historical account of the 4-decade struggle between the Comanche tribe and white settlers to control the American West.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Does sound cool.
Sounds like a old version of what is literally happening in Yellowstone. It's just Yellowstone, but older.
Yeah, and bro should probably try to figure out how to finish Yellowstone. Because season 5, is that what we're on?
Yeah.
Season 5's been a thing for like 2 years now.
Has it not come out yet? Like the second part? Wasn't it supposed to come out in like December?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out like last January.
Summer. Oh, yeah.
It was supposed to, the beginning of the season was last fall, and there was supposed to be a 2-week break, and then part 2. Then it got pushed to the summer. Then it got pushed to the fall. Yeah. And now it's got pushed to like the next summer.
Yeah, dude, that's bad. Like, I
don't even know what the current release date is.
How do you fumble a show like that? Like, such a good show. How do you fumble that?
The first part 1 of season 5 was terrible. See? Paramount Network announced that Yellowstone will return for second half of season 5 in November 2024.
That's a long time from now. What are they doing?
That's almost a year.
Well, I remember in 2022, it came out. The part 1 of season 5 came out in 2022, right?
November 13th, 2022. That's a 2-year gap between part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, because I watched it. That's crazy.
Yeah, 2 years between parts of a season.
And it's filmed, isn't it?
Well, they're like refilming and doing all. I don't know what kind of issues they had, but it's bad.
Well, Kevin Costner like hates him, right?
Yeah.
That's never good. How do you fumble, dude? That sucks. How do you fumble just one of my favorite shows?
Yeah, the downfall going to be studied, dude.
Dude, it's crazy.
It had so much momentum, and the side shows weren't great. Like, you get Harrison Ford in a show, and it's still like not good.
Yeah,
it's like wild. And now he's like got Matthew McConaughey signed in, but you know he's not going to come out with anything because it's going to be a sequel, right? Isn't it? Or is it still a sequel? Prequel? Is it still a prequel?
I think it's a sequel. It's a sequel.
That's what I thought. The sequel. So you have to finish the show first before you can do that.
Yeah, it's just that's bonkers, dude. I don't know, man. Yeah, but talk about not a downfall, but the rise of Wizards of Waverly Place getting a sequel series. So Selena Gomez and David Henry are producing. But so starring David Henry, it follows Justin Russo, who has left his powers behind for a normal life with his wife and son. It better be Bridget Mendler. But a young wizard in training, in need of training, shows up at his door, and Justin must embrace his past to ensure the future of the wizard world. Fire. You think it'll be on Disney Channel? Disney Plus? It'll be a Disney Plus show, won't it?
Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't suck.
Yeah, Percy Jackson's pretty good. If they make it like Percy Jackson, I'm sure it'll be good.
I hope it's like serviceable, where it's like enjoyable and good, not like that 70s, that 90s show, whatever.
Yeah, that 90s show was terrible.
Atrocious.
But that's Netflix, so.
That's true. Netflix is terrible.
Well, Netflix is good and then terrible. They're great at making a spectrum of movies.
They are. That's true. But this is just interesting. This really came out of left field.
Yeah,
but I'm here for it. Like, I love Wizards of Waverly Place. You know.
true.
Concept's pretty interesting. It would be cool if they brought Bridget Mendler back.
That would be sick.
I just want to Lemonade Mouth 2. I just want a sequel to that. That's all I want in my life. All right, we got 2 trailers. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Jennifer Lopez.
All right, Jennifer Lopez is a movie called This Is Me Now, a love story.
The album.
The
This
album.
Is Me Now, love story, the album, the movie.
The sequel. So I cannot believe this is real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. What did you think of the trailer?
I think they could have fed a lot of people with this stinking budget. That's
What
I
is the
think.
budget?
That's gotta be big, dude.
Will it show us? Oh.
No. Concepts, though, are crazy. I just can't imagine watching this.
I literally might watch it just for the meme, but this looks like looks like 4 different movies into one movie. Like, I don't even know what to think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't think it was real when I watched the trailer. I was like, this is a parody.
It's crazy. I don't even know what to say about it, honestly.
He's literally
I just don't know.
I recommend everyone go watch the trailer just so you can endure what we watched, because man,
Insane.
it's really something. Dude, like the cast: Jennifer Lopez as herself, Ben Affleck as himself, Sofia Vergara, Keke Palmer, Post Malone, Fat Joe, and Sean Paul.
Well, it's an album release, so I'm sure some of these are going to be feature type deals.
It's an album?
Yeah, like that's what the thought process is, because it's like a musical, you know. So it's gonna be like
Good.
the Beyonce stuff, where it's gonna be like songs and dialogue between.
That's absolutely bonkers. All right. Well, okay. So there's that. Hitman, which is coming out in June,
I know.
which sucks. But Richard Linklater's new rom-com thriller thing starring Glenn Powell. What did you think of that? It was only like a minute long, but
Yeah, there wasn't much there, but
it
sounds like it's good. So
yeah, it looks saucy. I like it. Should be a pretty good time. So, but yeah, I wish it was coming out sooner, and I wish it was coming to theaters.
yeah,
Because one of their, how like they do like the critics thing, like the critic reviews,
mm-hmm.
and one of them was like a crowd pleaser, and someone was like, "Really, Netflix? You put that as your endorsement, a crowd pleaser, when it's not gonna be seen by a crowd, and it's gonna be seen by somebody on their laptop in their bathtub?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's true.
It's a bath
So,
pleaser.
It's a bath pleaser." Saltburn 2023.
Yeah, someone was pleased with the bathtub.
Bro, that stuff's crazy. I cannot believe everything that's the lore behind all that. Like the cultural lore that's behind that.
Yeah, I just can't believe when you told me about that. And then I heard about what happens like at the end of the movie.
Bro, yeah.
I was like, I thought it was just the bathtub thing, dude.
Nah, dude. The grave?
The grave, yeah.
You know that's not in the script?
People were saying that was improvised, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, no.
Dude, very cute improvised that. Like, what? Oh, gosh, please nobody watch this movie. Do not watch Saltburn. We didn't watch Saltburn. We will never watch Saltburn.
Yeah, bros and IRL
I don't
Goblin.
I guess it's a good thing he's playing the Joker, but like some freaky things, man.
For
Okay,
real.
last question. Who do you think the real Agent Argyle is?
I don't know.
I saw a picture. It was with the lead act that one of the actors in the movie. I don't remember who it was. Matthew Vaughn, the director, and Tom Cruise. And if it's Tom Cruise, I'm just like, oh, such a cultural zeitgeist. I love it. It'll be bad, but
It will be bad.
it will be really bad, but it's okay. All right. So we are gonna build our perfect film again in a draft style. Just two of us, so there's so much here that it's not a huge deal. But we're gonna just go back and forth. We can pick any category anytime. You can here are the categories, so it's extended. So we have lead actor, lead actress, supporting actor, supporting actress. I put bonus actor, just like maybe it could be cameo, like you get a well done cameo that's like a part of the plot, not just like fan service, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Director, writer, you can do this if you want. You can do the same. Like, say you want Nolan to direct and you want Nolan to write. That's fine.
Writer. You added.
I just added it.
You just added writer.
Unless you don't think it's a good idea, then we don't have to do it.
Oh, I didn't think anything about writing. So, and most movies are written by the director. Typically. So I would say it probably doesn't matter.
Okay, then we'll take it. We'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I think oh, you got it. Cinematographer. So you can look at what you think movies are shot best. There's two I have in mind that should be taken. So genre. Pick a main genre plus a subgenre. So if you want, like, last one I did a coming of age drama. You did a
I don't know what I did last time. I just want to point out though that last time I did my lead actor and actress were Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh, and they're making a movie together.
That's true.
Just F.
All right, here you want to know what it was. So your lead actor was Andrew Garfield. Lead actress Florence Pugh. Supporting actor was Drew Starkey. Supporting actress was Sadie Sink. Director Charlotte Wells. Hans Zimmer on the score. And your genre was a family drama. Pretty good. Mine was I gotta find it. I didn't write it down for some reason. Search. What was it? Build. All right, here we go. All right, I took Matt Damon as my lead actor, Margot Robbie as my lead actress, Barry Keoghan as my supporting actor, Jenna Ortega as my supporting actress, Damien Chazelle as the director, John Williams with the score, and coming of age drama. So, yeah, we will get into it. You want to flip a coin, heads or tails, to go first, or do you not care? Or
yeah, just flip a coin.
Actually, you go first because I think you had the better last time.
Okay. Sounds good. Just okay. There we go. I was trying to look at my other one. See, I was trying to remember who I picked for director, the last one, but makes sense. Yeah. All right. I'm taking studio first.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we did studio. Dang it.
So I'm taking A24.
Yeah, I figured you would take that. Okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't prepare as much as I could have.
I only prepared one of everything, so I'm just hoping it goes well.
So A24 is your score. I am going to kick it off with your studio. Sorry. My lead actor. I am gonna take Paul Mescal.
See, he was like the only one that I had. Also, like not like he's the only lead actor. Is the only one I had two people because I thought you would take Paul Mescal, and I didn't know if I wanted him.
Okay.
Like
I
he
think
fit my movie concept better, but my lead actor that I'm going with is just like it. Yeah, I mean, you'll see. So
see, I don't even know what kind of movie I want to do. So I'm trying to like process in my head what I want to do.
I don't know who you're thinking about taking for certain things. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with one that I know is one of your favorite actresses. So I'm gonna take her as supporting actress. I forgot to put. Oh no, I did put it in. Okay, and it is Saoirse Ronan.
No, you're taking for supporting. I feel like she got to be lead.
Well, you see my lead, but they're both probably the similar size though. Interestingly
Okay.
enough, but my leads and my
Frick, man.
supporting
She's like
kind
the
of go
goat.
together.
She's so good. Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah.
Frick. Okay. What am I gonna take next? I am going to take oh my goodness. I'm gonna take Studio right now.
You're gonna take a studio right now?
I don't
I already
because I'm
took
just,
a studio.
I know, but I'm trying to process what I want, and I don't know what I want. Like I said, I didn't prepare. I'll take a lead actress then. In that case, actually, I'll go with my favorite actress from this past year. So a little. Are we doing it where if they're like normally a lead actress, like it has to be
No, you can put
that?
anybody wherever you want.
Okay, then I will be taking uh who I think is just incredible and one of the best actresses working today, despite the previous movie that they did. I'm going to take Emma Stone.
She was one of my lead actresses that I thought about doing.
I think she's incredible. I think she's just. I mean, I watch La La Land religiously, so like, and that's like partially Ryan Gosling, but partially it is her.
Yeah, and for that reason, I'm gonna take Damien Chazelle as my director.
Did I take him from you last time?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
You don't have yours written down, so okay, Alexa.
I was like, who was that? Okay. You took Damien Chazelle. Cinematographers, who I'm thinking next.
I'm stressed about this one.
There's two I have in mind. I know the name of one of them, and I don't. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think I want this guy. Yeah, I am going to take Roger Deakins.
Okay.
There still are a lot of good options for you as well. So,
Yeah,
but
true.
Roger Deakins, I mean, he's Blade Runner, Sicario, Rango, Prisoners, Fargo, No Country for Old Men, 1917, Shawshank Redemption. Like that list is crazy. The Big Lebowski.
Skyfall.
That movie's fire, dude.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Interesting enough, the cinematographer I'm not taking right now, but the one I'm going to take, he did Spectre. He also did one of the James Bond movies.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's who I'm.
He's got some big ones. He did Interstellar, Oppenheimer, Nope, Her, Dunkirk, Tenet, Ad Astra, The Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice pick, Micah. That's great.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. That makes me mad. What are you taking next?
I'm gonna take bonus actor, I think.
Okay.
Who did I pick last? Did I even have bonus? No. Okay.
No, we didn't do a bonus last. Yeah.
Bonus actor, my cameo / small role, big whatever.
Yeah.
Big impact, small role player is gonna be Steve Carell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
He's gonna be a little outside of the lead range, like age range, little lead demographic. He's a little bit outside of it, but
yeah,
we'll fit him in.
Yeah, fit him in. I'm really curious what kind of movie you're gonna go for.
It's
I
not
think
really it's not really standard language in terms of what I named the drama, like the well, I just gave away part of it, but
well, I figured you'd do that, but
the genre.
yeah, yeah. I am going to pick the composer. With one that I listened to probably the most in 2023. I am going to go Ludwig Göransson. Literally should win best score at the Oscars for Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
I mean, yeah,
I'm just gonna reveal my genre now because why
yeah. Let's
not?
hear it.
It's not
Because I,
like I said, it's not normal language in terms of like genre. It's not like romance drama. It's not like drama, whatever. Like just like last time, family's not a genre. It was a family drama.
yeah.
This one's got a little bit more language to it, and it is a slice of life, how to live drama.
Dang, that sucks. Because I was gonna do a How to Live.
So it's
Like
kind of about it's like a humanity based, like how to be alive. Think like Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Like
or
just
the movie I literally just watched,
I
Ikaru.
don't know. Oh, Ikaru. Yeah.
Dude, literally, like, oh my gosh.
Think like your classic like big A24 movies are they always
Yeah.
have themes of humanity and how to live.
All right. So I am going to go for my supporting actress. And I think I'm between two things because I'm gonna do it. I think. This wouldn't like if we ever did like a vote for this, I would not win because of this pick right here. I think it's like a bold kind of thing to do, but pairing. Actually, no. Pause. I have an idea. Oh gosh. All right, never mind. Sorry. I apologize. I will do this supporting actress, as I do think she's incredible in mostly her supporting roles that she does. But I'm gonna take Hong Chow as my supporting actress. Again, she's not super known, but she's like, I mean, she's incredible in Driveways. But like every supporting role she's in, she's like,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with my lead actor to get it out of the way because it's the least interesting of what I have left because it is the same lead actor I had before because it doesn't really matter. I think he's perfect for these. I want to see him in these types of movies, and he kind of fits the feeling that I kind of want with the movie. So I'm going with Andrew Garfield.
Very nice.
The dark hair, very pale. That's kind of like what I was looking for with my lead actor with this movie I'm trying to make in the location and things like that.
I could literally try to. Doing this is so much fun. I could do this every week. I love doing the build a movie. I kind of don't like my supporting actress pick. I like it, but I wish I could. There's someone else I wish I could have, but it's fine. It's okay. It still works. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I'll go. Wait. We've done. You've done director. I'm gonna go supporting actor here. I think.
The only one we haven't covered.
Yeah, the only one. Supporting.
There's a possibility you could take mine, but I don't think you'll think about him.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm gonna take. In the supporting actor role, I'm gonna take my. Dang it! Now I really don't want. I really want to change my supporting actor. It's okay. But I am gonna take the star of the Bear, Jeremy Allen White, as
he was one of my 3 lead actors.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's
I didn't
incredible.
think that he would fit. I think he's too good of an actor in like intense roles. He does pretty good at being intense, and there's not really much that be intense about this movie. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good. I kind of like don't like my bonus actor actually. It's funny.
If you let me change lead supporting actors, I'll let you change bonus.
Okay.
All right, deal. All right, cross. All right, you don't have to take it right now, either. You don't have to take it right now. But
No, I'm taking my supporting actor because why not? You just took yours, so
yeah, let's hear it.
I'm going with Riz Ahmed.
That was on my list. I thought about Riz Ahmed as well. That's incredible. That's a great one.
Killer.
That is super killer. To give myself time to continue to think, I am going to take a studio.
Yeah.
I am between a couple because like I just gotta find the right one.
Yeah. Makes
Based
sense.
on what movie I want to watch, or make, I guess. Dude, I don't know. Like, like I don't want to. I don't want to take a studio that's gonna completely reveal what I'm gonna do. If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
I don't want. Sorry, I'm trying to I'm looking at certain movies and their studios. I apologize.
Pretty funny.
Here's the movie I'm looking for. That movie. I'll just take. This is fine. Whatever, it's fine. I'll take Legendary Pictures.
Okay.
They produced most of Nolan's films. Interstellar, Dark Knight, Inception, Batman's, but also Watchmen from Zack Snyder, Pacific Rim, Godzilla films, 300, Dune, Black Klansman. So they got a good wide. Not that it matters at all, but
Yeah. My second pick for
Dune Part 2.
studio was Pastel.
Who? Oh,
they're part of Moonlight, and they did After Sun.
Yeah. And they did like Under the Silver Lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've looked into them a little bit, but
Yep.
not for this particular. They're
No.
doing Mufasa, the Lion King.
Yeah.
I thought about like Neon.
Yeah. That'd be good too.
But like this the pick is literally who gets A24, who doesn't get A24. That's kind of the thing. It doesn't matter after that point. Like
pretty true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my lead actress alone because I want to. Let's go with cinematographer. I'm going with Hoyt Van Hoytma.
Who literally is on top of his game.
He's crazy with it, that's for sure.
He is crazy with it.
Interstellar, Oppenheimer, Nope, Her, Dunkirk, Tenet, Ad Astra, Spectre.
He did. Dude, what a G, man.
The Fighter. He's done a lot of good movies.
He's pretty incredible. There's a director I really want to take that I just know I can't take because he doesn't do these types of movies. Question: can I take someone who's not alive
as your director?
Yeah,
he might have a hard time.
Well, like I'm saying, or is it a rule that like this is like a?
I'll allow it for director.
Okay.
Like I'm not picking like, oh, I'm doing a rom-com. Give me young Meg Ryan. Like
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll do it for director. Yeah, fine.
Okay, then for my director, because I had a backup, but I'm gonna take Andrei Tarkovsky.
Okay.
Brilliant. Really excited. I'm planning on watching a couple of his movies this week if I have the time to digest. Have I told you that that's my goal for 2024 movies? Is like watch movies that I have to pay attention to more so that I can't like do other things.
It's a good one.
I'm trying to like fix my attention span, and I realized that watching movies helps, obviously, but I'm trying to watch like foreign movies that I can't do anything else but sit here, look at my screen, and read the words. Because if I don't, I'm literally gonna miss what's happening. So
It's true.
yeah.
Composer. I'm going with Oliver Coates.
What does he compose?
After Sun.
Ooh, that's a really nice score. That's a really like.
I was looking at a ton of movies. I felt like After Sun was like the only one where it was like it fit kind of like the warmth you want to feel in one of these movies, because a lot of like these A24 type movies have a lot of great composers that they do, but a lot of the movies aren't as hopeful. So
for sure, yeah. Dude, I was wearing my I changed, but I was wearing my After Sun shirt today.
Oh
because
yeah.
I walked into coffee this morning with Ben. He's like, "What's that?" I was like, "I've never told you about this movie." He's like, "No, I don't think so." I was like, "It's incredible."
After Sun, wow.
I will literally never listen to the song "Under Pressure" the same. Like, I'll never be the same.
Under Pressure.
So I am going to take my supporting actress for the second time. All right. Now we have to make the correct decision here. We gotta be smart. I think. Who's your supporting actress? Do you even have one? Oh, it's Saoirse Ronan. Yeah, that's killer, man.
Oops.
I mean, I thought about. I do like Hong Chow. I think she's incredible in supporting roles, but I want someone a little bit better. And I thought about Rachel McAdams, but doesn't really fit the movie I'm going for. And I think I just don't know how. That's my problem. I just don't know how. I'm at like a weird spot, honestly. Ooh, Natalie Portman would be really good. Okay, all right, we'll do it. I'll do it. I'll go with my favorite actress from last year. I'm gonna take Greta Lee.
Valid.
Yeah,
I was surprised you didn't take her to begin with.
That's who I was thinking about originally, but I was like, oh, she's like a lead, but it's like it's fine. We're being a little more lax on this, which is okay.
Yeah,
and more fun. Yeah, because also if you're making a banger, like you're gonna like Oppenheimer, right? You had all these big names in like supporting roles,
Yeah, and it's like I feel like people define roles based on status rather than role in the movie.
Yeah,
it's like you can have big actors play supporting roles if they're not a lead character. Like you can't. I hate that people call them like, oh, there's 6 leads in this movie. There isn't though. Like
no, there's one lead or two.
There can be 6 leads in a movie if you're doing like a group movie, but it's not a group movie, so there is leads. There's lead characters that are focused on, and then there are the characters that support the storyline of the main characters. It's like, stop just calling them lead actors and actresses because they have big names.
Yeah, it's true. Like Robert Downey Jr. is not a lead actor in Oppenheimer. He's a supporting actor.
Exactly.
Emily Blunt, supporting actor. Benny Safdie is a supporting actor. Just because they're huge
if we really
names.
want to talk about it, the lead actor is Cillian Murphy.
And that's it.
That's it. Because it's the story of Oppenheimer.
It's just him. There's plenty of movies that have huge casts that are just...
Yeah.
Like Ocean's 11. I mean, they're like Brad Pitt, George Clooney.
If you want to talk about like the main character, the lead actors is obviously Clooney, and then what's her face?
Yeah, but like
because it's about them. It's about him trying to get her back. Like it's about them.
But at the same time, that is a more group-led movie.
True.
Yeah. So, anyway,
my lead actress.
Yeah, let's hear it. I have a guess.
I'll guess.
I think.
Here, you want a hint?
Sure.
Before you guess, it's dark hair.
Did she have a movie that came out this last year?
Um,
If you have to think, then I'm wrong already.
yeah, I'm guessing you're wrong, but
Dark brown hair.
dark brown hair. Think like female Andrew Garfield. Her last movie was 2020.
Is she in one of your favorite movies?
Depends on how you define one of my favorite movies.
Gotcha.
She's in quite a few movies I love.
Yeah,
Movies I like. One came out in 2017. One I watched recently. It's not like one of my favorite movies, but it was a really good movie. It came out in 2015. 2013 was another movie she was in, and I took the cinematographer from that movie.
In 2015?
2013.
2013.
And she was in one of the best scripts ever written.
Johnson? I don't know. Just say it. Just pick. I don't know. I'm trying my absolute hardest here, and I just can't do it.
Do you see it?
Oh, no. I was looking at Letterboxd. Oh, Rudy Mara. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, is she in The Social Network?
She is.
Oh, and Her. Duh.
Her, yes, was the 2013 movie.
Oh, she's a ghost story. That's the movie that you absolutely adore. Yeah.
That's the one that's one of my favorites.
That's why you picked her for that role particularly.
Yes. That role. And Carol was the other movie. She's killer.
Have you seen
Carol?
Have you seen Carol?
Yes.
When did you watch that?
A little bit ago during Christmas time.
Oh. Yes.
It's a killer movie.
Yeah.
It's a killer movie.
Very nice. All right. So I am going to take my genre. And it is going to be a science fiction meaning of life. Is that?
No. Wait.
So after this difficulty of the nice camera that I have not working, I'm saying science fiction meaning of life. I'm thinking in the realm of like Stalker, Interstellar. Is that too close to what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
Yours is very existential.
Yeah.
Mine's very grounded.
Yes. I literally am thinking like in the
Ours
areas
they're very similar movies, but they're different enough. They're very similar in the sense that they're the same concept done on polar opposite ends. Mine's like meaning of life in like the little things. Like mine's like a micro meaning of life, and yours is like macro meaning of life. Like mine's cosmic meaning of life.
Yours is After Sun and Good Will Hunting and like Ghost Story and Walter Mitty, and mine is like Interstellar, Arrival. I mean, even bigger than Arrival.
Yours is like what
Blade Runner 2049.
Yours is like what I thought Prometheus should have been. If it was not in the Alien universe.
Yeah, right. That's great. Yeah, so science fiction meaning of life.
Sweet.
And who's your bonus actor? I got something. I cooked.
Yeah. I wonder if you have a guess for mine. It's in a similar realm as Steve Carell. Steve Carell. Carol. We were talking about Carol, and I said Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Nice.
Steve Carell.
Man. Yep.
It's in a similar realm, but it fits very well into this movie I've made as a, it would work really well. It'd be a great fan service for this movie.
Okay, fan service. Is he dead? Is he or she?
It's a he, and he's alive.
Not dead. Okay,
I thought similar age range.
To who?
Steve Carell.
Oh, I thought you were gonna I thought if it was I thought Robin Williams.
Similar area as well. But this one has a direct correlation to the movie I made in terms of inspiration. He's probably in one of the best How to Live dramas.
Okay. Now,
And he directed it. He directed his own movie. And it's a How to Live movie. And it's one of my favorite movies ever. And he's a comedian. And it's his only serious role he's ever done.
Oh, okay.
This will be his second serious role he's ever done. And it is Ben Stiller.
There you go. I thought, dude, all the ones running through my head were pretty good too. I thought Bradley Cooper for a second, and like this was like early on, which would be good. But yeah, that's funny. Nice. I honestly, who I thought that you were gonna, I thought you were gonna do Joaquin Phoenix.
Would have been good too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then you said one of my favorite movies ever. I'm like, oh, well, Secret Life of Walter Mitty. My bonus actor or actress.
Or actress. Yeah, when you throw it in, it's very deceptive.
Do you have a guess?
For yours? Are they older?
They're younger.
They're younger. On the younger side.
They are in one of my favorite movies ever. And they have to do with people on my team.
Younger. Huh. I mean,
I don't think you'll guess it, to be fair.
I'm trying to think. You're either gonna throw in like how young is young? That would be, I guess that's the answer, whether I should guess or not.
I mean, you might as well guess. It took me 17 years to figure out Ben Stiller, so
I'm thinking like Frankie Corio to go with Paul Mescal.
That's literally Frankie Corio.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say science fiction, meaning of life, family, but that's too much to do for one genre. But like that would be like I would have Paul Mescal play either like a brother of Frankie or like yeah, something like that, or a father figure again with like Emma Stone.
Possible father figure, definitely not father. Frankie's too old now. They like worked, but she's getting too old.
Yeah, it's true.
She's at the age where they grow up. They grow up like 3 years in a year. So it's when After Sun was made, it was like it worked as like an old kid from a young father. Now it's like that didn't come from you.
Yeah, it's true. All right, do you wanna run through what your
my
is?
Slice of life, How to Live drama, set in like it's gonna be like Scotland, Ireland, something like quaint town type deal.
Manchester.
And, yeah. Type deal. Cottages, that type stuff. Produced by A24. Directed by Damien Chazelle. We're gonna have I'm picturing a couple Andrew Garfield, Rooney Mara, they're together, and then they're it's like a friend group with the supporting actors and actors being like friends, but like I don't know if I want them to be dating or not. Cersei Ronan and Riz Ahmed, or just be like friend type deal. But then I want Riz Ahmed to be like a creative, like a photographer type deal.
Ooh, yeah.
And to have them like exploring kind of how to be alive and like how to appreciate little things. And
very nice.
We'll throw in the bonus actor of who kind of invented this style of movie for my mind, for like me creating this movie. Ben Stiller. I don't know, maybe he'll be like, maybe they'll meet him after he's like done hiking some crazy thing in like a pub.
It's the same universe. It's Walter Mitty.
Yeah, it's Walter Mitty.
That's awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, it's a sequel to Secret Life of Walter Mitty after reading the magazine. That's crazy.
And then he'll take a picture of them.
That'd be wild.
For the cover of Life magazine.
The 20-year like Life magazine comes back for one issue.
One issue.
You're a billionaire. This is $1 billion idea.
Cinematographer Hoyt van Hoytma,
Yeah.
and composer is Oliver Coates.
Yeah, just giving a real subtle score. That's nice. I have a science fiction meaning of life film produced by Legendary Pictures, the studio in charge of Interstellar, The Dark Knight, Dune, and Dune Part 2. In some miraculous way, Andrei Tarkovsky returns to direct. And if it wasn't Andrei Tarkovsky, it'd be like Nolan. So,
Yeah.
But actually, it'd be Terrence Malick would be my alive version.
And he knows English now too. Andrei
Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky. Yeah. True. Starring Paul Mescal and Emma Stone. I imagine them, as I've been thinking about this, as siblings, brother and sister. With Jeremy Allen White and Greta Lee supporting them. I imagine I'm trying to imagine a story that's not like a carbon copy of Interstellar. So like I gotta do something different, but I imagine Jeremy Allen White as Paul Mescal's best friend, and he's dating Greta Lee when it is set in space. I don't know exactly to what extent, but I'm thinking like kind of dystopian future, kind of like maybe like there's habitats on other planets type thing, and
a movie about how to build community and find community with people when the world's never been more separated.
That's
different universes, habitats, and the people have never been further apart. How do you live together?
Yeah, like space technology is advanced in the same way that like maybe Star Wars is, so you can travel to other planets, and that's where Paul Mescal and this group meets Frankie Corio's character. Woohoo! All the After Sun people will go crazy. That's my end game. But yeah, and they take her in as like a father figure, adopted, like she lost her family, something like that. But then, insert gigantic space tragedy somehow.
Insert gigantic space tragedy,
and then figure it out. Not like war, like that, but like.
And the movie ends with Frankie Corio and Paul Mescal sitting on a planet watching not the sunset, a supernova explosion.
Yeah, something like that. It'd be something like, how big the universe is, how important people are,
Mm-hmm.
Try to be as grounded as you can with a gigantic $250 million budget sci-fi epic.
Awesome.
To be fair, Interstellar is that. That's not how much the budget was, but
yeah.
Anyway, we should do this more. These are fun, man. This takes some creative thinking. So
they are fun.
All right, but we are gonna move on to what we've been watching. I'll go first and kind of talk through just a couple. I mean, I rewatched some stuff. I watched Proposal. I know you did too. Sorta. The end of it, Dad just turned on a rom-com by himself. But the Proposal is good, to say the least. I enjoy it, of course. My review that I wrote on Letterboxd, I don't know if you saw it, but I said, now we know what Oscar was doing after Michael kissed him. Yeah, we watched Baywatch. These first three are all watches with Brian and Kayla. Watch Baywatch because Kayla had never seen it, and Jenna likes it, and I don't.
feel like that's embarrassing. I feel like I'd be embarrassed to say like I like Baywatch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks. It's like I had it at a two. I had it at a 2 star or two. Yeah, 2 star. Then I watched it last year. Had it at 1.5. I watched it this year. I have it at a 1, and I guarantee you, if I watch it again, it'll be at a 0.5 star. We watched No Way Home. A blast. Have I said where I thought Stan Lee's cameo should be on this? Have I talked about that?
Probably because I feel like it's familiar, but
Yeah. I always think about it, but I think that he should have been a janitor that showed up when they're all making the stuff, and he
Mhm.
should have been the one to say the first F-bomb in the MCU and been like walked in and be like, "What the what?" I think that'd be
yeah,
hilarious. Like that'd be great, something along
but
the lines like oh my goodness, it's like Peter Parker, or I just thought of this. He walks in and he's got his janitor suit on, but he's like, "Oh my goodness!" And then he rips it off. And he's wearing a Spider-Man costume, and he does the pointing meme with them.
that would be
But
hilarious.
that'd be so funny. But yeah, it's sad it can't happen. R.I.P. Stanley. I rewatched Hustle. The movie bangs, dude. Super inspirational. Oh, we didn't talk about Spaceman.
Oh yeah,
What do you think of Spaceman? Could be really good or could be really bad.
yeah. I think I'm still leaning towards. I think it's gonna be bad, but
I think it'll be mid to good.
he's still he's still not an astronaut. He's still not in space. I mean, he's
Yeah, it's
still Adam
still weird.
Sandler, and he's a fat guy, so it's like
You see him running in the trailer, keeping in shape.
yeah, I know, but he also runs and works out in Hustle
Barely.
as a fat man. He's all sweaty in
Yeah,
his jumpsuits.
yeah.
I don't know. And then oh my gosh, the spider.
The spider just throws me off, man.
It's gonna be bad having to listen to a spider thing. Like you could have made so many things. Why is it? And it's like in the description of the movie, it's described as a shadow figure,
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like
which
some
would
like
be so
existential thing.
fire. Like if it's like just like a nothing thing, like it's just
Yeah,
in the shadow, like it doesn't actually exist. You don't see anything when they show it. It's like really they're just looking at dark
yeah.
parts of the room where it's basically
That's what I was thinking.
implying that the voice is coming from this dark part of the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been cool. So
Way cooler, and it would have
fortunate.
been a lot more interesting with the thing like, oh, I'm going crazy.
Yeah,
The spider's talking to me. No, I would have been more like, it would have been so much more believable to be like, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm hearing voices in the
Right.
darkness.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Took me out of it in the trailer a little bit.
Not wrong. So I rewatched Hustle. I rewatched Baby Driver. Movie still fire. I
Thanks.
thought for a second you were gonna pick what's her Lily James. I thought you were gonna, but you said she's great.
She is great.
But she's in the Iron Claw, which gosh, I can't wait for you to see.
Yeah.
I rewatched Crazy Stupid Love with Jenna. Because I was like, what do you want to watch? She's like, what's that stupid love one? I was like, Crazy Stupid Love. She's like, yeah, can we watch that? And she didn't remember what happened. And so like getting to like she basically is like her seeing it for the first time again. So like the backyards. I mean, we're cackling, man. We're dying laughing. It's so good. Rewatch Transformers, banger, obviously. It's so good. I watched Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Good movie. Pretty interesting. Way sadder than I thought it was going to be. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the ending's kind of like, oh man. It's good. It's Wes Anderson's style. You can definitely tell it's there. Jenna and I watched Juno. Jenna picked Juno to watch. Jenna. Have you seen Juno?
No, I want to watch it.
It's good. Like it's really
been on my
good.
radar for a long time, and I know it's good. Like I've wanted to watch it since it was on Max, and now it's like on something else. But
It's on Hulu or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know. I was always like so skeptical that it would be good.
It is good. Like I don't think it's like the most amazing thing in the world, but like I think that Elliot Page is really good in this, and it's got a really interesting theme of like, and Michael Cera is awkward as ever, but it's like it's pretty funny, but it's also pretty serious because like the whole thing is about her giving away the baby that she wants to keep, which I think is very interesting considering our day and age, just what people do now. So,
Yep.
And then I watched Ikaru. I forget how you say the director's name.
Don't ask me.
I think it's Akira Kurosawa. I think that's who directed it. Otherwise, I'm gonna sound like a total. Yeah, that's right. Akira Kurosawa, starring Takashi Shimura. He's in Seven Samurai as well, as the second hand. He's in a bunch of these. You know, he's in Godzilla. Basically, it's a middle-aged man who's been working like the same monotonous, just like turn your brain off like job his whole entire life. And he learns he has cancer. And then he kind of goes into like a spiral of like, what is the meaning of my life? What does my life matter? And he goes and he builds a park in his little town, and it is, I mean, so good. Just beautiful. The writing's like it's just already an all-time favorite. Like it's just so endearing. I loved every second of it. It's like 2.5 hours. And I mean, 1952 is crazy. Like it's old. You know, that's almost like 100-year-old movie. And it's awesome. Like I loved it. I went to bed like just contemplating life, and I was like, man, this is what movies should be. So
yeah, that's crazy.
It's how I picture your movie that you just made. Yours is a little different and not in Japanese, but
you never know. Maybe we'll all learn Japanese.
Yeah, Damien Chazelle, man. Nothing like it. So yeah, great. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So
nice. Yeah, I rewatched the Batman.
Yep.
Sorta, I guess. Also, I watched the last 40 minutes with Mom when she was watching it.
Has she seen it before?
No.
What'd she think?
She loved it.
I'm gonna call her after this.
And she was like, I can't believe I waited this long to watch. Like she was
really?
like, this is like the coolest thing.
I'm gonna tell her. The first thing I'm gonna say is like, you couldn't have watched a 2-hour La La Land, really, Mom?
Couldn't have.
Oh, she watched it.
She watched La La Land.
Oh, I need to call her.
I figured she talked to you about it.
No, I haven't talked to her yet. I'll FaceTime her.
She hated it.
Really?
FYI, she thinks
she hates the ending.
Yeah, she thinks that it can't be sad. Musicals can't be sad, is what she said.
Dude, musicals can be sad. It's a bummer. Oh well. She'll probably be like, I loved everything else, but the ending's so sad, just like every freaking person on earth. Yeah. Yeah.
The ending's perfect.
The ending is literally perfection. So
yeah, but she loved the Batman. I watched the last 40 minutes, and then I turned it on when I was going to bed one time. So I watched most of the movie.
Most of it, yeah. It is, dude, incredible. What a film.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, watched the end of The Proposal. Not really though. I watched Percy Jackson's episode. Still enjoying it a lot.
Good.
Another one comes out tomorrow, so I'll watch it again.
For sure.
And then I watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
So what'd you think?
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's good. Like
it's nothing crazy at this point in time, but I thought the characters were good and acting was good. And I thought it was just like really enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah.
The world
is definitely like when they're walking down Diagon Alley, man.
Diagon Alley is really cool.
So awesome.
Yeah. And I love I like the world a lot. I like the fall vibes, cozy vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'm excited to watch the other ones.
Yeah. I think you're going to love, obviously, I think you're going to love the third one. The second one I think is really underrated. I think you're going to love the third as well. You're going to love the seventh and eighth, all those, but
yeah.
Very nice. We were planning on watching Apocalypse Now, but it got taken off of everything.
Yeah, apparently.
So awesome, I guess. But we decided to watch Life of Brian, which I will start out by saying I cannot recommend to a single person in terms of if you're under the age of 18. Um,
Unless you
quite a
want to
few,
see
like,
man pee-pee.
jump scare, like going from Monty Python, like PG, yeah, it's like kind of absurd, but like whatever. To a rated R comedy, like it was a big swing for me personally.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was not. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep.
it's so. I'll read the synopsis. Brian Cohen is an average young Jewish man, but through a series of ridiculous events, he gains the reputation as the Messiah. When he's not dodging his followers or being scolded by his shrill mother, who's played by a man, by the way, his followers are being scolded by his shrill mother. The hapless Brian has to contend with the pompous Pontius Pilate and acronym-obsessed members of a separatist movement. Rife with Monty Python's signature absurdity, the tale finds Brian's life paralleling biblical lore, albeit with many more laughs. Albeit. Goodness. It's like I've never seen that word actually written out.
Albeit.
So that's Life of Brian.
Yeah. That is Life of Brian.
I mean, like, I don't. Did you watch it this morning or last night?
I watched it today.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is, dude. It's absurd. I was like wondering the whole time, like, how is he going to become like Messiah? Because obviously Jesus is in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right? You see
the beginning and everything. It's pretty hilarious.
Because he's giving the Sermon on the Mount.
Yeah.
His mom, speak up. Dying. Or at the very
very beginning in the manger when it's like, go away. Oh, we come bearing gifts. Why don't you say so? This is Brian.
Yeah, literally. It's like it wasn't Jesus, it was Brian.
Yeah.
Like, we have gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Like, this is just Brian. And they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, hilarious. And then like Jesus, obviously Sermon on the Mount, that was funny. And then you don't obviously see much of him until Brian takes over as Messiah, checks into the ball game. Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, when they like point the shot down and he's in that little like whatever the thing he was in, I was like, he's gonna kill Jesus. Like what? Obviously he didn't kill Jesus. I don't know how exactly, but yeah, I mean, super satirical. Clearly,
it was hilarious.
Definitely don't take it seriously.
No, if you take it seriously, I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong to take it seriously.
Yeah, and I don't think that like
it's not meant to be offensive.
It's not mocking Christianity at all. Like,
no, it's just taking the storyline and being silly about it.
It's just biblical. It's
not
a biblical
like,
parody.
Yeah, I mean it's about like, people might get offended by some of the things, just in terms of like a lot of it, like they're talking about with his followers or whatever, are like very, very ridiculously just like blind following just whatever he says, and like miracles and like things like that. But they're not like, they could have been like just done the story of Jesus and like made everything he did satirical, which like that's obviously then offensive and blasphemous,
right?
But it's not that. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, just think about it. It's the Messiah Brian.
Yeah, like it's
and biggest dickus.
And like, what was the other guy's name? It was like Incontinentia buttocks. Or, dude, the one I died at. Blessed are the cheesemakers, bro. I laughed so hard. Like, what do you say? Blessed are the cheesemakers? So good.
It's a metaphor for people who make all kinds of dairy products.
Oh my gosh. It was, oh goodness. It was so funny. Like, it was funny.
It was hilarious.
When he's like, I'm not the Messiah. Or he's like, I am the Messiah. And heck off. He says like F off. And then he goes, "How should we F off, oh Lord?" It's crazy. Yeah. I still, like, 100%, I think Holy Grail is much, much better.
I agree. Yeah.
I think I'll probably give this a 3.5 or 4. I still think it's good. I still think it's funny.
I think I'll give 3.5, 4 probably still. But
Holy Grail is definitely better. Holy Grail is literally
I think
hilarious.
Holy Grail is like peak comedy. It's like so different. Like I feel like for a comedy, that's a 5-star movie. It's like they did something so different. It's so early on, like in the 70s, 75.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy. So it's like this for me. That's like 5-star comedy, dude. And this is it's just not, So
yeah. So I mean, there's lots of good jokes.
Wickedly hilarious.
Whenever he says something and then it accidentally is like a miracle or whatever, they're like, "Oh my goodness!" It's just funny.
Was so hilarious. Yeah, when he's in the pit and he's talking about the bush, juniper bush.
Yeah,
and he's like, "It's like there's nothing to eat up here on this barren mountain." He's like, "What about juniper bush?" And then he's like, "It's a miracle. He has grown a juniper bush." And then he's like, "It's like it was there." And he's like, "And another miracle, the juniper bush bears juniper berries." And he's like, "It's a juniper bush. It makes berries."
Yeah, literally.
He's like arguing the entire time, and something happens, and then the blind man goes and walks up, and he's like, "I was blind, but now I can see," and he's still blind and falls face first into the pit, and they're like, "Praise the Messiah! He's made him see." And then he goes, and then the other dude that's pissed at him, and he's like, "Your Messiah made me talk after 18 years of silence." And they're like, "It's a miracle. He made him speak." He's like, "No, I took a vow."
I took a vow of silence. Yeah. So very, very funny. So good.
It's definitely condensed into scenes. That's probably the biggest issue. It's like not all of it is hilarious like it is.
No, not at
all. And Holy Grail.
Holy Grail, the whole thing's funny.
It's the entire thing. It's just hilarious.
The lines are so much like they're so So and there's one more. There's the meaning of life, right?
Yes.
Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
There's Meaning of Life.
This is a comedy musical.
There's another one they made too, but I don't think it's as popular as this one. It came out like a year before this.
A year before which one?
Before The Meaning of Life. It was like 82 or something.
Is it directed by the same guy?
I don't know. It's just it's another Monty Python thing.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah. Hilarious.
Oh, I think I see.
Yeah, the Monty. Oh, it's a live thing. I see.
Which one?
1982. Oh wait, no, it was this one. Right? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I was seeing before.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny. Like I said, it's not exactly appropriate.
No. It's close, but
yeah, I mean,
they do cross the line.
They do cross the line. Go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's rated PG.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
Granted, it came out in 1980, but probably
Grail?
Should be rated PG-13.
75.
Oh, this one came out in 79. That's right.
Yeah, it'd probably be PG-13, but it's definitely more appropriate. So, go watch that.
Yeah, way more appropriate.
Yeah,
but very nice.
Sweet. Well,
awesome.
Good time. Other than the camera issues.
I'll just never use it again. It's fine. I don't care. This looks completely fine. I don't need to.
It does look pretty much the same.
It's just a little darker, which also don't care.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I gotta put these together.
Editor Rye. Say a prayer for Editor Rye.
It's okay. It's about time I actually start doing something. Mike is slaving away with these freaking podcast covers.
Oh, the covers, yeah.
So, but
Yeah, go
Yeah,
comment. Go comment W cover on the last one. 'Cause it took me so long.
you should really
Um,
do them now. Like you should get off and do it now.
Except I'm getting off and running.
L. Not
So,
actually an L, but
yeah.
very
Without
nice.
further ado, life's tough. Get a helmet.